Hi, Lena here from stitchingcow.com. I'm going to show you a few things that will help you when learning how to embroider. Firstly, I strongly recommend you use an embroidery hoop. They come in different sizes, although you will find the smaller hoops are much easier to work with. If you're a beginner, these really are a must. Most embroidery is worked using a crewel needle. These needles have a bigger eye, which makes it much easier to thread stranded embroidery cotton. Here you can see a few of them in my pincushion. I would recommend that you use a size 10 or 12 needle. Okay, let's get started. Loosen the screw on the embroidery hoop. And place the smaller circle underneath the fabric and the larger one on top. Gently ease it on and then tighten the screw at the top. The next step is to cut a length of embroidery cotton. A length of around 20 inches, which is 50 centimetres, is a good length to start with. You'll find that stranded embroidery cotton is made up of 6 smaller strands. For this particular project, I'm using 2 strands, so I'm going to separate the 2 strands. An easy way to do this is to put your finger in the V and gently apply pressure downwards, separating the strands as you go. Trim the ends of your thread. This will make threading the needle much easier. And then a good way to thread the needle is to squeeze the thread between your fingers and simply push the eye of the needle down onto the top. To put a knot in the end of your thread, simply wrap it round your finger and put the end through the loop. Just ease this up gently with your thumb so that the knot is formed towards the end. Then start from the back of your work. As you can see, I've traced a pattern onto my fabric, and I'm going to use a simple outline stitch. In this case, it's just a simple back stitch, which is a very simple stitch to start with. To finish off, take your needle and thread to the back of your work. It's a good idea to catch in any loose ends. This prevents them from shadowing through. So simply pass your needle underneath some stitches. I'm not catching any fabric at this stage. It just slips in underneath, and then I normally pass my needle through the loop, which forms a knot close to your work. Then simply trim it. So always a very good idea to remove your embroidery hoop. This prevents soiling your work and also prevents your work from stretching. And the other tip I have is to always fold your work right side facing in. This again prevents your work from snagging and soiling.